Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion.
Oh yeah!
Why don't people tidy up after themselves?
Ah, the bottle.
Blood. A sturdy bottle met a not-so-sturdy human. It didn't break only because it was unopened.
I wonder. Probably the one that hit Fabio's head. All right. Damn. Kumi, take it all in. Looking respectfully. Private room where guests can smoke in comfort. There were droplets of blood on the carpet. A wine bottle stained with blood was lying on the floor. Right, let's see. Ah! There we go. A handprint. Hello? No. Bloody handprint.
A person leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood. A bloody handprint on an armchair. The wounded person was here for some time. There appear to be no further traces leading to the altar.
So, Sherry, do you have any ideas about the case?
Perhaps. I think I can deduce what happened here.
How about you lay down? Oh god. Right. Let's... No, it's the wrong hand. Oh, this one is unimportant to us. Alright, I see. I'm still missing the point, apparently. Where? Ah! At the door.
The bottle was used as a weapon during a scuffle in the smoking lounge. Then, to ensure no one would interrupt, the murderer locked the door. The unconscious body of the victim was moved to the altar room. Once the body was on the altar, the murderer thrust the dagger into the victim's heart. Symbols were drawn with the blood. The wardrobe was used to hide the bloodied robe from anyone's eyes. The killer washed himself and took a clean robe from the hanger before leaving.
Are you all right? You're on the floor, not moving.
I think I know what happened here.
Okay. Mind palace, alright. We go into our mind palace. Sacrificial lamp. Wow. Circumstances of Fabio's death. Fabio has a golden ritual dagger in his chest, a sigil on his stomach, and a symbol on the walls drawn in blood. Fabio died on the altar. The dagger to the heart was the cause of Fabio's death. Fabio was sacrificed on the altar during an occult ritual. Oopsie. Fabio key remains untouched. Fabio's key is still on the performer's table. The murderer cleaned themselves. The murderer washed their cells after killing Fabio. Okay. The altar room was locked. Right, those two. The murderer had a key to the altar room. The murderer was in possession of a key to the altar room and locked the door. Fabio was assaulted in a nearby room. Fabio was attacked on the smoking lounge before being dragged to the altar. I say it was a cover. Alrighty.
I'm starting to put the pieces together.
Fabio was stabbed.
I see nothing gets past you, Werner. Yes, he was stabbed, but only after being knocked out in the next room and placed here. I do not yet know why.
So, who's responsible?
Well, it was one person working alone, and the murderer has now donned a robe. He or she could be hiding in plain sight. We have lost time, Werner, but your discretion may prove to be a benediction after all.
We provide evidence.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this.
Alrighty.
The murderer had to have access to this room. After the crime, he used his own key to lock the door. So, who had the key to the altar room?
I'm not sure. As a special guest, I was provided one by Mr. Manchios. He should be able to tell you of any others.
Where can I find him?
Most likely in the main hall, entertaining his guests. He has a mask with golden stars. You can't miss him. But please be discreet. We don't want to risk disturbing the revelry.
I wasn't done
I
yet.
know you can untangle this mess.
Alright, never mind then, I guess. I was hoping I could ask him a few more things, but I guess not. Then off we go! It's so smoky in here. Star mask, you say? He has stars.
All those beauties. Manches is the best, as always.
Alright, I see. He has golden stars on his mask. Of course. Very helpful. There are multiple people with stars on their masks.
Kurt Manchios, I presume. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, you must be the one Werner told me about. What a sweet voice you have. It must belong to a handsome young man.
Hold up!
Can I call you Sherlock?
As you wish, Mr. Manchios. Mr. Vogel asked me to help you. The body in the altar room requires answers, and quickly. I suspect the murderer to still be here.
What? Lower your voice. I don't want anyone to hear us.
Did you know Fabio well?
People are starting to look at us, Sherlock. Change the subject. I can't believe what happened to him. To me. Such an atrocity. Think what it means for me. A wonderful evening for so many good, influential, and rich people has been ruined. I have betrayed all my promises of exotic delights.
I don't understand. Surely a murder would affect your reputation to a greater extent.
Please, isn't this why you are here? I thought you were a silent magician. Do your tricks and make it go away.
What? Make go away?
I need to find all those who had the key to the altar room. As far as I know, Mr. Vogel, Fabio, and you had access to it. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes. Also, Matista and Santos.
Santos? Who is that?
Santos Pinchetti, my major domo. In his opinion, at least.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Pinchetti and Matista. Do you have somewhere I might have a private conversation with them?
Of course, of course. Let me think. Matista is entertaining the guests somewhere, and Santos... Oh, yes. He will be busy with the servants. Or the cook. What's that noise? What's going on?
What is going on?
Freeze, filth. You're under arrest.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Guns blazing? What is going on? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, what the fuck is going on? I'm so confused. That's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be a play, right? What the fuck? What the fuck? Where am I? What am I doing here? Oh my god! I hate everything! Oh my god! For a moment I thought they actually came in just to fucking arrest everybody gonna be in handcuffs! Oh my god, no! I don't like this quest at all!
Committed a crime.
Wait, we are-
Now I have to free you, kiss your hand, and apologize for the inconvenience. Your Grace.
I did tell you that Mr. Vogel and I were innocent. I emphasized
huh?
it in my statement.
Your
I'm
statement,
so confused.
thanks to some bigwigs who work for the so-called good of the country by releasing fleas like you. Thank God we had Vogel in his letter. Once I get to that goldfish, I'll...
Bigwig. Oh, my wretched brother Mycroft and his long nose.
Wait, did you say Mycroft? Mycroft Holmes? Are you the youngest son of Violet Holmes, rest her soul?
He was cut off! What the fuck is going on? Why were there rose petals coming out of their fucking, of the fucking guns? And what was the whole rest of it right now? I'm so damn confused what happened. They come in guns blazing. The pistol was real apparently. Then it came with the big guns, and there were rose petals coming out for some reason. And all of a sudden we were handcuffed, and I for a second thought, okay, it's part of the play, and then now we're sitting here. What is going on? I don't even know anymore. Oh my god. Okay,
You knew my mother?
Not personally, no. Not exactly. I was working on the paperwork for that case.
Would you happen to remember anything of the events?
Well, I didn't make the inquiry, but I remember seeing some notes. Why?
Perhaps we can negotiate. I could be quite useful.
Huh. Got you hooked, right? You know what? Stark and the others think they're the smartest here, thanks to you. Let me get this straight. Are you listening to me, lad?
I'm all ears.
Take this case. Report to me only, to Constable Harvey Oswald. I'll leave everything I have on this table. Find the murderer. Be a real copper. Question the suspects, make them sing, give me something substantial.
And if Mr. Vogel is not a suspect?
If he's innocent, then you can take your favourite degenerate away from here. If you slip or mess with the evidence, then trust me, your brother won't save you from my bludgeon. Meanwhile, I'll be checking the archive for you. If anybody asks, then you're a consulting detective.
Let's make a start then, partner.
oh my god, what did I get myself into?
I'm glad we managed to get the scoop before the raid.
What the fuck is going on, man? I am still so confused. So, okay, apparently the police did know what was going on. I mean, we were uncertain. But them coming in guns blazing like that is so stupid. I still can't change my attire. Oh, God. Reading time! Who's that left? Witness deposition. I, Santos Pinchetti, am a witness who reports a suspicion of murder at Manchio's mansion in Grand Saray. During preparations for the social party, I heard loud noises from the closed altar room. Immediately, I thought of the sacrifice of a living being overviewed by none other than Kurt Manchios. There was blood on the walls, strange symbols, and a dagger in the heart. As soon as I was able to think clearly, I rushed to the police station to report my findings. Or it happened this way, I guess. The station, though... It sounds a little sus, though. The station responded to the deposit by sending a patrol while the witness left the station and went home. His witness report does sound a little weird, though. Let's go, you got second. Let's go. Report number 6260. Following a report from a witness of the satanic ritual who claimed to have found a body, the raid of the Mencios mansion was granted. It resulted in the arrest of multiple suspects and dispersal of a group in masks and robes caught in acts of gross indecency and unnatural behavior. Okay. Let them have their orgy if they want to have their orgy. What the hell? The body of the victim was lying on an altar with a knife wound in his chest. The officers identified the victim Fabio, 20, a local performer and artist. Arrested suspects: Werner Vogel. V. Vogel had a letter of an insulting nature in his possession which had been written by the victim. He claims to have found the body. He is infamous for his eccentric personality. Sherlock Holmes carried a murder weapon and a dagger with the... Oh, we actually did just carry it around, apparently, already. Well, I mean, I guess we did take it, yeah. You're right. You're right, game. We did take it. Carried a murder weapon, a dagger with the victim's blood and the other items of evidence. He was invited by another suspect, Werner Vogel, presumably to obstruct the official investigation. What was his name? Kurt? Mencios. K. Mencios was the owner of the mansion and the organizer of the satanic party. Alright. Paid the victim to participate in the ritual, had access to the crime scene. Martisa. Fabio's partner and the participant in the ritual, tried to escape, resisted arrest, owned a book with the description of the ritual performed in the altar room. Some of the guests are temporarily detained for further questioning. Ooh, and a key.
Back on track to solve the case.
Evidence ticket. The provider of this ticket has permission to inspect all evidence on case number 6260. 62-60, I guess. And I'll change my wardrobe. Nope, we have to stay like that. Ew, that should clean. Mind plays. Hellos, I mean. Vogel's held because of the letter. Fabio was assaulted in a nearby room. The murder cleaned himself. Pachetti is a majordome. As a majordome, Santos Pachetti has unlimited access to every room in the mansion. Not? Okay. Then this. Until we meet again. Alrighty. See you later then. Maybe. Bye-bye. Panchetti is a suspect. Panchetti is a suspect who should be arrested and questioned. He had a key which he did not mention in his deposition. That is true. I don't think I can combine anything else. No, would also be weird. Okay, casebook. Imprisoned Vogel. Yeah, let's start with that, I guess. What is gifted cufflinks? Fabio received an expensive as a present from Mencios. Alright, I guess those are also a topic.
Look, I found Werner.
Oh, I can now change my attire, that's good. Yeah, we are a police officer now. Oh, there's actually something at the very back. It's a holding cell.
Werner, are you alright?
Oh, yes, yes. Everything's fine. In fact, it's something of a family reunion. My brother spent quite some time in this place himself.
You should not be here. I told the police everything I knew, but they refused to let you go. They require proof to free you.
Ha! What did you expect? The mighty Sherlock Holmes swans in, tells the officers what to think, and the world obeys?
Of course not. Anyway,
Aww.
I struck a deal with the constable, and I've got a free hand in the investigation. I find proof to solve the case for him. He obtains files about my mother's death for me.
Well done. If one has the power or will and can act, then one must. I wonder, suppose you couldn't get the proof to your truth. Would you tell a lie to the guard that enabled my freedom, knowing my innocence? Would that not be just?
Why lie when we can just prove that he's innocent, though?
There are lines I will not cross, Werner. I will do my best to secure your release, but with proof, not deception.
Really? How many white lies have you told on this island? Why not for me? Why not another?
That is absurd. I can resolve this without compromises. Do not give up hope.
Well, I guess, I hope at least they say it like that.
I'm not supposed to know anything about this. I'm not supposed to know anything about this.
I mean, maybe you do know something, though.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I can't follow you here.
I hate those parts, man.
I'm not supposed to know anything about this.
I have learned who told the police about the crime. It was Santos Pinchetti,
Do I know him?
the major domo of the manor. He cleans up after you.
Well, then he does his job perfectly. All but invisible. I couldn't tell you the first thing about him.
That honestly is all we could get from. Okay. I was hoping we'd get some more. Alright, it's the Santos Pinchetti. Evidence ticket. The writer of this ticket has permission to inspect all evidence on case number so and so. Santos is a suspect. Santos has a key. Yeah, right. Let's I guess try this first and go into the archive room. Wait, do I have to go into the archive room to get the information? I don't know actually. Oopsie. Oh. They're still drinking here!
Is this familiar to you?
I'm sorry, officer, but I don't know.
It's kind of sad. Those beings are kind of sad. I can't even call them people. I don't think they could help me.
Have you considered Mr. Santos Pinchetti as a suspect?
The snitch? Have you seen him? I mean, my breath could knock him down. What's so special about him?
As a major domo, he has keys that open all the rooms, including the one to the crime scene. Could have testified only to circumvent suspicion, don't you think? We need to question him.
Right. I'll send our men to fetch him. Stay here.
Okay.
They brought him in, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to interrogation room number 7. Mr. Pinchetti didn't even resist, our men said.
Thank you.
You can question Mr.
Alright. Sorry.
Pinchetti in the interrogation room.
Yeah, number 7. What are you doing, Watson? Can't even talk to him. 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mr. Pinchetti, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald.
I've already told him everything I know. I'm only a witness, sir. Everything's in my report.
And I've read it. You forgot to mention that you hold the keys to the room where Fabio was found. I need only to find if the crime was intentional.
But I need to return to my duties.
I doubt the house will fall without you, Mr. Pinchetti. Just be still for a few seconds.
Observe. He doesn't look that weak to not be able to, I don't know, knock somebody out with a wine bottle, right? Inflamed skin. Was psoriasis or allergy, whatever. Can't read the first word. Dyed textile. Colored more than once. Patched holes. Repaired multiple times. Oh, true, yeah. Nothing with his hands, alright. blood splattery, stepped in blood. Santos Pinchetti is the head servant of the Mencius mansion. Despite being employed at the highest position within the household, he appears to be poor. Despite having enough money, Mr. Pinchetti spends as little of it as possible. Cheap makeup hides imperfections on his body, and in an attempt to look more modern, Mr. Pinchetti has dyed his suit on several occasions. To save even more money, the Majordomo appears to have personally repaired multiple holes in the suit. Blah blah blah. Household appears to be poor. His body shows symptoms of blah blah blah. Mr. Pinchetti hides his damaged skin under layers of makeup. The Majordomo suit had multiple holes that had been patched or sewn. To renovate the suit's look, Mr. Pinchetti had dyed it. I like to go with this one. I don't know.
You are the majordomo of a rich mansion, and you seem barely able to afford decent clothing. You hide, under heavy makeup, a skin disease that might be treated with more onerous but less harmful means. Do you have money troubles?
I do not have a lot of means. The pay is below what you might expect.
But you could easily change your job if your employer does not meet your elementary needs.
One can change his employer, that is true.
And the blood on your shoe, where does that come from?
I don't actually know. Perhaps from a guest?
Did you know Fabio?
Not personally. He was a frequent guest, and cleaning the mess after his performances was tedious. Mr. Manchios always had a role for him, and mainly the leading one. The parties were always Fabio-centric.
And Matista? Was she as popular as her partner?
Don't tell her I said this, but I do not think so. Mr. Manchios hired her only because Fabio refused to work without her. Mr. Manchios used to see her as a worker. She was tasked with entertaining the guests, unlike Fabio, who could pick and choose.
I see.
I recognize the key from the altar room among these.
And a letter. Kurt Mencios' will and note. A small note attached to the will says, Santos, my hopeful slug. You begged me to include you in my will, so I did. Here's my latest revision of the will. Kurt, the text of the will under the note. Santos Pinchetti, the majordomo of the Mencios mansion, receives a jar of mustache wax and a salt lamp, that he might always remember his caring employer. Wow! What? Just leave him out at this point, man. Alrighty. Oh.
Mr. Manchios says that you begged him to be included in the heritage. Isn't that a little extreme, even for a majordomo?
He's not only my employer, he's my uncle. And I'm his next of kin. The only one. Mr. Manchios flatly refuses to pay a family member. All I have to do is repay his so-called love. Cleaning up the filth after perverts and decadents. He's imprisoned me. The best I can hope for is a new broom. That's why I wanted to have my part of the inheritance.
Is it that bad? You have a roof above your head, a
Sherlock,
salary, and the status of a majordomo.
For God's sake. I'm forced to dye and stitch my threadbare clothes, and the holes in my shoes are painful. I'm ashamed every time a guest looks at me closely.
Why do you think your uncle treats you this way?
My mother, my uncle's sister, had me illegitimately. She died, and I was given the surname of one of the maids.
But you are entitled to some of the money that belongs to your family.
He thinks not. I was not responsible for my mother's death. I work hard, and he pays me nothing. I feed on the leftovers. While he wastes our estate's property on decadent parties, he paid Fabio handsomely and showered him with expensive gifts for their disgusting relationship.
I mean, he does have a motive now.